All right, good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started. Uh, First of all, as I've mentioned, and if you're just jumping on and catching up, please keep yourself on mute. I will give you guys an opportunity to ask questions at the end, so just makes it a little bit easier. Also, thank you all for taking the time to jump in today's meeting. I did send everyone an agenda, so hopefully you got that. We'll just go right through this. So first of all, I want to give you guys some of the contact information that I have for you guys. There's my contact information as well as Adina. Adina is my assistant who's helping me out. So if you receive emails from her, it's just regarding the race, and we're working together there. Also on there is the general manager from LapRack. Most of you have met Ruben. If you haven't, he is the general manager, as it says there, and he will deal with any questions you guys have regarding the trademark agreement requests. Please keep in mind, if you guys want to create your own merchandise, we do understand that many of you guys do that to raise funds and things of that nature. We being LapRack are totally fine with that. It's just there is a process to it. Again, Baker to Vegas, B2B, all of that, the snake and all that is trademarked. So please, there is a form on the website. If for some reason you can't find it or you're having problems with it, downloading the images, or rather uploading, just reach out to Ruben there. There's his phone number as well as his email address. Next thing we've got is, sorry for the delay, folks. We're kind of working in conjunction here. Our sponsors. I'm going to go through our sponsors real quick because I think it's important that we recognize everyone who helps this race kick off. And then when I come, I'll circle back to a few that are going to speak. But today, our title sponsor for the race is the Los Angeles Police Federal Credit Union. Natalie is actually in attendance today. She's online. She's going to speak in just a few moments. So I'd like to recognize our title sponsor. We also have some other sponsors that we're going to recognize. Our platinum sponsors, the California Highway Patrol Credit Union, Verizon, and the Los Angeles Police Protective League. Those are all of our platinum sponsors. Our gold sponsors, our gold sponsor is Peace Officers Professional Association Federal Credit Union. Our silver sponsors, Mobile Relay Associates, National Life Group, the U.S. Department of State, Bureau of Diplomatic Security, Peace Officers Research Association of California. And our water sponsor is 7-Eleven. Like I said, I just want to make sure that we acknowledge everyone. We definitely appreciate their sponsorships. And with that being said, I'm going to turn this over to Natalie. Natalie, if you would unmute yourself, and the floor is yours, ma'am.
Great. Thank you, Ruben. Good morning, everyone. My name is Natalie Nahas with the Los Angeles Police Federal Credit Union. And we are law enforcement's premier credit union, have been since 1936. Some of you are familiar with us. We've been serving the financial needs of many law enforcement family members and both sworn and civilian personnel. As I mentioned, founded in 1936 by LAPD, in 2014, we expanded our field of membership to all the municipal agencies within LA County as well as LASD. And I'm happy to announce to all those agencies within Orange County, San Bernardino, Ventura, and Riverside counties that we are now open to all of you as far as membership and support for this race. So LAPFCU and LapRack have had a long-standing relationship for many years. As Ruben said, we are title sponsor and have been for many years. In addition to that, we have sponsored over these many teams, and the last Baker to Vegas that took place in 2019, we sponsored over 60 teams in support of over $500 per team, go towards their equipment or race costs, anything that they incur, we support. So I definitely want to invite all those team captains that we've supported in the past to reach out to me. you guys have my contact info there. To all the agencies that I mentioned that are now within the field of membership, especially the new agencies within the counties that I mentioned, please feel free to reach out to me to learn about those sponsorship opportunities. We will be at the race this year once again, and we just want to say thank you for the opportunity to kind of serve you guys. And if there's any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. And we want to wish you guys the best of luck. I know it's a challenging time this time, especially 2 years in a row, but we are here for you as your premier credit union. So my contact information is here. Please feel free to reach out to me, and I can give you guys guidance on what the sponsorship entails, and we can communicate there in terms of getting you guys the check. We will be on site hopefully at the next meeting to kind of meet and greet you guys. But in the meantime, please feel free to either email me or call me, and then I'll get to those requests as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. The next person I have is Mr. Mark Abrams from Mobile Relay Associates. Mark is a silver sponsor and has been part of the race for a little bit. So Mark, the floor is yours, sir. Mark, are you there, sir? If you, there we go. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe Mark's having some problems with the mute button there. All right, as we wait for Mark, I wanted to introduce Adina, my assistant. Adina, if you'd like to say hello to everyone.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say hello, introduce myself, allow you the opportunity to kind of put a name to a face. My name is Adina Garcia. As Rick mentioned, I am the assistant coordinator with working with you all. Some of you I have spoken to and or emailed. Others, I look forward to working with you. So if there's anything that you might need, please do feel free to give me a call or an email, and I'd be happy to help. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, as we move down the list here, you can change that for me. Perfect. Thank you, Ruben. The race dates again, April 9th and 10th. It has been a couple years, so I continue to put that out, as well as the fact that we are now at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. So please don't show up to the Westgate because the race will not be there. Also, a lot of your information you're going to find is on our race website, not the registration one, but the race one. Go to the next slide for me, please. Oh, my apologies. This is the refund schedule. Guys, please make note of it. I know that some of you are having trouble. Unfortunately, we did have a couple teams that had to drop out. We are at 235 teams as of right now. A couple of teams sent me a message last night that they were having trouble putting teams together, so they had to drop out. Please be advised of the schedule and what it states. So if you have any questions regarding that, please reach out to me. But that is the refund schedule. Next one, the race website. So a lot of your questions are going to be answered on this website, and the email address or the website address is there, bakervegas.net. If Ruben can click on that or jump onto the website, and we're going to show you quickly how you can go through and book your rooms and some of the stuff that's on there. Just a quick little tutorial, because some of you guys are reaching out, and I don't mind answering questions, but a lot of stuff can be found there on the website. Remember, we're using 2 different websites this year. We're using bakervegas.net, which is the actual race website, as well as the registration one. Ruben, were you able to bring that up? Give us a second, guys. There we go. So on our website there, let's start with travel and accommodations. If you guys just click on that and get that drop down, you can book your rooms there. Please, please, please book your rooms early. folks, we will not have extra rooms. In the past, some of you have reached out to us as you've gotten closer to race date and we've been able to make some things happen. That is not going to happen this year. I promise you that. Once they're gone, they are gone. So all you need to do is click on that link and it'll take you right to where you need to be to book your rooms. Also underneath that is the enterprise link. Now, some of you were trying to rent some of the vehicles and it was asking for a code. The reason for that is because towards the end, as you book your vehicle, it will say if if this is for lap rack business, and if you check yes, it will ask you for a code. Do not check that code. And as Ruben goes through this, we're going to show you right where it's at. So if you click on continue, there is a question. And if we scroll down, confirm the purpose of this trip. And that is where we want to make sure that we check no. So please make note of that. A few of you guys had tried to do that and had checked yes, and it automatically prompted you for a code. And that's pertaining to lap rack employees only, not to you guys. So please make sure that we check off the no button, and that way you can go through and finish up your rental reservation. Okay. Also on there, if we can go back to the homepage real quick, Ruben, a couple quick items I want to make sure people see. If you scroll down just a little bit, registration and payment instructions. If you click on that link, there's several videos. It's right there on the, there's a hyperlink. There we go. If you click on that link, it will take you to our YouTube page that has how-to videos. I've tried to make a few different how-to videos to answer some of the questions. I'll make some more as we go through. There's some things that keep coming up. I'll try and make some more videos regarding the registration page and how to use some of the functionalities of it. So all of your questions, let me rephrase that. Most of your questions can probably be answered on this page. All right. Thanks, Ruben. If we can jump onto the next page, please, the next slide rather. This is the registration. Back up just one, please. The registration website. Most of you guys are familiar with that, or everyone should be. Remember, your username is your email address. Your password is what you created. If you are having problems remembering your password and can't reset it, just reach out to me. I will reset your password and we can get you back in. Few things here. Please verify that you're registered. If you're on this call and jump back on there and make sure that you are registered. If this all sounds foreign to you, then you are not registered. Even if you've paid, that does not mean that you are registered, because I have a couple teams that are paid and that are still not registered. Verify your entry fee is paid. If you know, we're going through and with the holidays and everything, we're trying to make sure that everyone that has sent their money in is showing paid. If for whatever reason we've missed something, please just reach out to us and send me the invoice, and I will make sure that we correct it. Or just reach out to us and say, hey, we paid on such and such date. I will check with Marie. We'll get all that squared away, and I will get you taken care of. But come January 15th, if you're not on there as paid, you come off. All right, meaning you are no longer in the race. So please understand that we need to make sure that everyone is showing paid by that date. Ruben, if you can jump back on the slides, we actually see your home screen right now, sir. There we go. And it's really simple. There's that $sign that Ruben is highlighting right there. That shows that you are paid. So if you do not have that $sign next to your team name, that means you are not paid, and you need to reach out to us ASAP to figure all of this out. Okay. If you go back to the slide for me, because I forgot what's next. Oh, the shirts. Since you're there, Ruben, can we just do the shirts real quick? Make sure that that your shirts are ordered. Couple things regarding that: come in and make sure that your 25 shirts are ordered. On your page, you won't have everybody's, you'll just have yours. Make sure that that bottom row is filled out and that it says 25. All you have to do is click submit and then send an email to the B2V coordinator email address with the title of the subject, team, your team number, shirt order completed. And we will pull those shirts and we will have them ready for you to pick up. And you can either pick them up here at my residence in Chino Hills, or we can arrange pickup over at Elysian Park. For a few of you guys, I am willing to stop over at Rio Hondo Community College, so you guys can pick those up as well. But we will coordinate all of that. So you just need to reach out to me. All right, so there's the instructions for that. Your volunteers, next page. Again, get me your volunteer information. There's the email address, same email address that we've been using, and the title, team, your team number, volunteer in the subject. Send me their name, phone number. One thing I did forget when I sent you guys this message was to include their email address, and then also please their previous assignment and what they are currently requesting. All right, so please get that to us as quickly as possible. We're starting to put this together. If you're not sure, that's fine. Just let us know. Hey, I still don't have a person just yet, but here's what our volunteer did last year, and we'll work off of that for now. Next one. Race day equipment. I want to make sure that you guys know we need those lighted vests. Make sure that they light in the front and the back. I know sometimes people might think it's silly, it needs to be lit on both sides, but for follow van purposes, it does help to catch somebody from behind if you know, for whatever reason the van left and they need to catch back up. We do have them at Lap Rack. There is the hyperlink. I can send you this PowerPoint if you guys want it after the fact. The vests are $34. So please make sure that you guys have vests. For new team captains, if you're wondering how many is enough, it just depends how much you want to scramble. It's usually, we require vests at 1900 hours to 0700 hours. So if you want to leapfrog them, or if you want all of your runners to have their own vests, that's entirely up to you. It does make it easier if that back half of the race has their own vests, because then you don't have to leapfrog anything. So that is, make sure that you guys do have those. Next one. Follow vehicles. Please reference chapter 5 in the rule book. Okay, and that's on our race website, the Baker Vegas website. Look at chapter 5. This does talk about the follow vehicles. It's important because if you show up with the wrong type of vehicle, you will not be allowed to be on the course, which means your team will get disqualified. Some items that are needed that you guys need to look out for is the caution runner ahead sign. I did try and jump on Amazon and look, and they're tough to find. There are a couple people who have gotten them in the past that can help you find those signs if you need them. The team numbers, make sure you guys have FRS radios. I will be putting out a link to a communication seminar that you guys can listen to, as well as we will open up the communications page. I believe it's February 13th. So that information will be coming down as well. It's important that you jump on there and everybody has a frequency. All right. If you don't, it leads to nothing but problems for us. Okay. We've had issues in the past that I do not want to have with people not adhering to these rules. So please make sure that you jump on the communications page the day I open it, and that you guys get all that squared away. Also, make sure that you have a rotating light on top of your vehicles. So those are pretty easy to find. Just make sure that you have some of that, or those items there. those are just some of the items. Again, when you get to chapter 5, it'll reference some of the other stuff. Next slide. Smitty Signworks, they are someone who can help you with all your signage. That is his information. Make sure that if you are looking for it, like I said, I tried to jump online and find a caution runners ahead sign, and I could not find that anywhere. Smitty's does have those signs, so reach out to him if you're having a hard time with it.
Hey, Rick, on
And-
that, any custom sign shop should be able to make it as long as they have the specifications.
Oh, there you go. And the specifications are on the website. So if you jump on there on chapter 5, it has everything that you guys need as far as the specs for the numbers, where they go, and the specs for the signs. I believe that's my last slide, but I do want to address something, and I probably should have started with this, but it gets overlooked because, you know, I've had the conversation several times. The COVID question. I get asked this question at least a couple times a week. Hey, how's it looking? What's going on? One thing that we did learn in 2020 is there are no guarantees. Okay, but in speaking with medical and speaking with the board, I can assure you that there have been 0 discussions regarding canceling the race. That's where we're at right now. All of you watch the news, all of you know what's going on with the news. You know, all I can ask is, you know, everyone obviously take care of yourselves the best you can, but right now, there have been 0 discussions about it. So know that that's where we're at. I wish I could give you something definite, because someone did ask me, oh, so does that guarantee that you know it's on? I can't give you any guarantees. I wish I could, but I can't. But there have been 0 discussions regarding canceling the race. All right, I'm going to open it up for questions. I do have some stuff here in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me see if these are questions. Increase number in hospital. Okay, that's the COVID question. Do you have to order shirts? So the shirts come with your paid registration. So know that. So if you don't want your shirts, great. But you're entitled to 25 shirts. T-shirt order, the day that it's due. Here's the thing is, you know, some of you were reaching out to me and concerned because you didn't have your runners. So as I've mentioned in the past, I'm not going to give a hard date when your shirts are due, because reality is if you don't put it in, you don't put it in. But what I will say is once those sizes are gone, they're gone. I will put in another small order of shirts at the end of this month, based upon what the trend is, but really that's it. Okay, so if you wait until, I don't know, mid-March or the end of March to complete your order, you may end up with all 2XLs and 3XLs, because I have a ton of those right now. You know, larges are going quick, so just keep that in mind. Somebody sent a link to a lighted vest. I'm sorry, I don't know how to share that with you guys. Sorry. It's knoxgear.com. So there you go. When can we pick up the radios? YG, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, there you go. There's knoxgear.com. YG, I'm not sure what you mean by which radios you're referring to. So if you can be a little bit more specific, shoot me something, I'll get to you. Is there an updated downloadable race and leg map? So I do not have, you're gonna have to excuse my dog barking. I do not have the maps that we used to have. I do not have those. If you go back a few years, you might have something that's similar to what we're running, but I do not have them. I can tell you that the race course did go back. We are still using the archery range for the exchange point for 16. If you go to team captains, I sent you guys something last night with the leg descriptions. So the leg descriptions are in the rule book. So there is that can help you guys out. And on the website, the registration website, the legs are there with the descriptions, with the elevation gain or loss. Memorial bibs. Yes, I will get that going. Let me just get an email address for you guys to send those to, and then we'll get all that information starting to come in, because I do want the memorial bibs as well as a few other photos. So I will send directions out for that very soon. Just give me a couple of days to get all that coordinated. Elevation charts, I already covered that. Yes, you can purchase more of the shirts. You don't have to wait till Vegas. You can go onto the websites and order them there. Ruben can speak more to that as to whether or not we have that set up yet, but you can order them off of the La Para website, which was the link that I showed you earlier for the vest. If you go to, I believe it's laprack.org, you can find B2V merchandise. I believe there's also a hyperlink on our bakervegas.net website to take you to the Baker to Vegas merchandise. You can order shirts there, have them shipped, all that good stuff. Yes, I will let you know about Rio Hondo. International teams can pick up at the Rio on April 8th. Absolutely, you can. International teams, not a problem. All my out of immediate area teams, you can pick up your shirts in Vegas. Those of you who are in the area, but are, let's just call it what it is, lazy to come and get them, we are not going to take your shirts to Vegas. Come and get them at my house or at the academy, and or make arrangements, and we will do that. So international teams, Arizona, anybody that is not in the immediate area, yes, you'll be able to pick them up in Vegas. When can we pick up shirts? If you're coming to my house, we can do it ASAP, meaning just about every day of the week. I'll make time available. If you're going to the academy, let me get into what do you call it? Let me get back to LA next week, and I will set a schedule for you guys to come out and grab them at the academy. Do your third-party FRS give credit for radios ordered back in 19? If that is something that, excuse me, that's something you're gonna have to discuss with the radio companies regarding your 2019 deals that you had. I don't touch that at all. I don't have any knowledge to that. Mark Abrams is with Mobile Relay. You can reach out to him directly. If you don't have his contact information, let us know and I'll get it to you. Baker to Vegas, does that require us? Yes, so if your shirts say Baker to Vegas, has any logo on it regarding Baker to Vegas, B2V, anything like that, yes, just send the proof over to Ruben Crane. His contact information was there, and we'll get you set up. Complete a t-shirt order form, email coordinator. When is the best time day? The academy, like I said, I've already addressed that. A lot of shirt stuff, rental radios. I'm trying to read through these guys. Apologize. According to Joyce, who works for Mobile Relay, I believe that's who it is, has refunded radios rentals that were requested. So if you requested your rental refund, that was sent out to your teams. If you have a previous approval of our logo using B2V, do we need a new approval? Yes, reach out to Ruben Crane, just send it back in, send a photo. If it was already approved once, I'm sure it'll get approved again very easily. So just reach out to him. Thank you, Kyle, for sending what looks like a link. Unfortunately, I don't know how to share that. I believe it has to do with the radios. All right, so if you have questions that are not written down, which is fine, just unmute yourself and ask. I'll open the floor for a couple. Okay, like I said, like I've told you guys in the past, I'm trying to keep the meeting short. I do try and stay in contact with you guys as much as possible. I try and send out as many updates as I can. So, you know, these team captain meetings can be a little bit quicker.
Hey, Rick, there was one more question about the
Oh.
t-shirts. They asked if it's men's sizing or can they order women's. These are all unisex size, so they will not be women's sizing.
There you go. Oh, the extra smalls and I believe those are the only ones that we do not have in. Extra smalls will not be in until my second order. So I'm guessing I won't have them until mid to late February. So know that. I was saying at first, hey, look, I'm not going to fill them until your orders until we get them, if that's what you wanted. However, excuse me, I will fill your order. If you have extra smalls, you'll just pick those up once they come in. So reach out to me. We can still arrange that. I have a contact number for Joyce at Mobile Relay Associates. For those of you who have radio questions, I'll give you a second to grab a piece of paper. All right, phone number is area code 714-697-6844. Again, that number is 714-697-6844. Also, moving forward, it looks like Adina does live in Arizona. She does come out to California at least once a month. So my Arizona teams, if you guys get me your orders, she is going to come out sometime in January. We'll get you your shirts, but I have to have your orders in before she gets here, and she'll take them back to you guys. You guys can arrange pickup with her. She's in Peoria, so if that helps you guys out. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. And all of you, try and stay healthy. Take care, guys.